Hey everyone, welcome back to the Talk Lab podcast. Today we're doing something I've wanted to do for months. We're going deep into real-life English. I mean, the English people actually speak on the streets, at home, at work, when they're annoyed, when they're excited, when they're confused, when they're running late. Not the boring, robotic sentences from textbooks. And trust me, Angelina has a whole list of situations where people sound completely different from what English learners expect.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad we're doing this without any breaks, without sections, without dividing it into parts, because that's exactly how real conversations flow. They're messy, they're fast, they're emotional. They shift topics, they jump forward and backward. So today, Jack and I will simply talk like real people while naturally using hundreds of sentences you're guaranteed to hear in English-speaking countries. And the best part, you don't need to memorize them. You just need to hear them enough until they feel familiar. So let's start with something extremely relatable: mornings. Because every single person on Earth has chaotic mornings sometimes.
Yes, especially me. You know those mornings where your alarm goes off and you're like, please 5 more minutes. But then suddenly it's 1 hour later? That's basically half my life. And the first sentence I always say before I'm even fully awake is, "You've got to be kidding me." It's the universal human reaction to realizing your day started without your permission.
Exactly. And nobody wakes up saying, "I woke up late today," unless they're writing a diary or taking an English exam. A real person just groans and says something like, "Ugh, not again," or "Why didn't I hear my alarm?" or "I swear I said it last night." And usually, the first interaction you have with someone else in the house is something like, "Do you know what time it is?" or "Why didn't you wake me up?" or "Can you make coffee? I'm barely functioning."
The barely functioning part is definitely me. And mornings are full of those little real-life sentences like, "Where are my keys?" "Has anyone seen my phone?" "I can't find my other shoe." "Don't talk to me before coffee. Hold on, I'm coming. I'll be ready in 5 minutes, I promise." Which is always a lie, by the way. Everyone says 5 minutes, but it's never 5 minutes.
Right, and let's imagine we're rushing to get ready for a podcast episode. Let's make the listeners feel the chaos. For example, I'd be yelling from across the room, "Jack, did you grab the camera?" And you'd shout back, "Wait, which camera? The small one or the big one?" Then I'd say, "The big one, obviously." And you'd respond, "You should have said that earlier. I already packed the wrong one."
That's literally us every week. And then there's the sentence, "Why are we always running late?" Which I say so often it could be my catchphrase. Another natural one is, "Can we just get through one morning without rushing?" And then when we finally get in the car, it's always, "Okay, do we have everything?" Because deep down, we know we forgot something important.
Yeah, and then you do that dramatic pat down, pockets, backpack, jacket, like you're checking for weapons, but really you're just checking for your wallet and keys. And you go, "Okay, wait. Something feels off." And that's when you realize you left your laptop charger or your notebook or the script you were supposed to review. No textbook teaches these tiny but extremely real sentences like, "Hold on, let me double check." "This doesn't feel right." "I know I'm forgetting something." "Can you check if the door's locked?" Or, "Did I leave the stove on?"
My favorite one is, "I'll deal with it later." The universal procrastination sentence. And that actually brings us to real-life English people use at work. For example, When you walk into the office, nobody says, "Good morning, how do you do?" That's Victorian level English. Real people say things like, "Morning. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Rough morning. You look exhausted." Or, "Don't talk to me yet. I'm still waking up."
Let's do a long, natural workplace conversation. No breaks, no lists, just raw language flow. Something like, "Hey, do you have a minute?" Yeah, what's up? I need you to look over this real quick." "Sure, but I'm warning you, my brain isn't fully awake yet." "That's fine. I just need a second opinion." "All right, hand it over." "Oh, and by the way, did you get my email?" "Which one?" "You sent like 5. The one about the schedule change." "Oh, right. Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to reply." "That's okay. Just let me know when you can." "Will do. Anything else?" "No, that's it for now." "Cool. I'll check it after I grab some coffee." "Good idea. Get the strong one." And this entire exchange is full of real sentences nobody learns in school.
Exactly. Especially phrases like, "Do you have a minute?" or "Hand it over," or "I didn't get a chance to reply," or "Will do," or "That's it for now." These are everyday sentences English speakers use constantly. And what I love about them is how short they are. Real English is efficient. People don't talk like textbooks. They cut words, they merge words, they keep it fast and simple.
And then there's social English. For example, when you meet a friend you haven't seen in a while, nobody says, "It has been a long time since we last met." They say things like, "Hey, long time no see," or "Where have you been hiding?" or "We need to catch up," or "You look great," or "What's new with you?"
And when you're telling a story, real English is full of fillers like, "So basically, okay, listen, you're not gonna believe this. Guess what happened today? I swear I'm not making this up." And then out of nowhere, long story short. These are essential because they make speech natural, not robotic.
Confusion also has its own real-life sentences. When you don't understand something, you never say, "Can you repeat that, please?" in a robotic tone. You say, "Sorry, what was that?" "I didn't catch that." "Say that again?" "Wait, hold on. Run that by me one more time." "Sorry, I zoned out for a second." Or, "What does that mean exactly?"
Another important part of real-life English is reacting emotionally. People say things like, "No way! You're kidding! Are you serious right now? Come on, really? That's unbelievable! I can't believe this is happening! Oh, give me a break. You've got to be joking."
And when people are tired, "I'm done for today. I'm wiped. I need a break. My brain is fried. I can't focus. Let's call it a day. I'm running on zero energy."
Yes, and don't forget polite refusals. Textbooks teach, "I do not want to go." But real English is more like, "I'm not really feeling it. Maybe next time, I'll pass. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm not in the mood. Thanks, but I'm good."
Let's switch to real-life problem-solving English. Like when something goes wrong, a delivery is late, your plans fall apart, your phone dies, you forget your wallet. People say things like, "Well, that's just great." "Seriously? What now?" "This is the last thing I needed." "Okay, we'll figure it out." "Let me think for a second." "We need a backup plan." "All right, here's what we're gonna do."
Travel English, too. Extremely useful. Instead of, "I am looking for transportation," people say, "How do I get there? Is this the right bus? Do you know if this train stops downtown? How long does it take? Do I need to book in advance? Is there Wi-Fi? Does this seat recline? Is this the line for boarding?
We should also mention expressions used when meeting strangers or talking politely. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Do you mind? Is it okay if... Could you help me out? I'd appreciate it. No worries. Take your time. Whenever you're ready. After you. Thanks. That means a lot.
And the golden category, everyday life. Stores, restaurants, cafes, quick interactions. I'm just looking, thanks. Do you have this in a different size? Can I get this to go? Can I get a refill? Do you take cards? Is this on sale? I'll take this one. That's all for today.
Let's also recreate a long, natural conversation between friends, arguing in a friendly way. Because emotional English is full of real-life sentences people never learn. Imagine this. What took you so long? Traffic. I told you I'd be late. You said 10 minutes, not an hour. Hey, it wasn't my fault. The road was blocked. You could have texted. My phone died. What do you want me to do? Charge it, maybe? Oh, come on, don't start with that. I'm just saying you should plan better. I did. Life doesn't always go according to plan. Fair enough. Just try to be on time next time. You know what? I'll do my best, okay? Good. Now let's get something to eat. This is 100% real English.
I love how natural that sounded. And this shows that real English is full of tiny emotional reactions, not stiff textbook sentences.
Exactly. And we could keep going forever. There are hundreds, even thousands of everyday English sentences like these. But our goal today was to show you how English actually sounds when people are not reading from a script or a textbook.
And the more you listen to these real-life sentences, the more naturally you'll speak. You'll start understanding movies, fast conversations, podcasts, and you'll finally stop sounding like a robot.
Right, and remember, don't try to memorize everything. Just keep listening. Let the patterns sink in on their own.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope this full, uncut, uninterrupted conversation gave you the real-life English boost you needed.
Take care, keep practicing, and use these sentences in your daily life. See you in the next episode of Talk Lab Podcast.
Bye, everyone.